Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Fiery Moon, and I'm here to do the weekly collective reading for all signs. This is a general reading, so it is not specific to any zodiac sign. It's just a check-in for the collective and the energy, that is surrounding us, from now through the next, throughout the week. I'm gonna see what messages Spirit wants to come through in regards to the energy. Know that time is fluid, so this could be energy you've already went through, current energy you're going through right now, or energy that may be to come for you. It all depends on where you are in the timeline. So as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that, this doesn't have to be you. This could be, someone connected to you, or, have nothing to do with you at all. So again, take what resonates, leave the rest. We're gonna jump right in and see, what messages Spirit has for us. We'll be starting with the Energy Oracle deck, followed by the Chinese Tarot. We're gonna get the guidance and advice from the messages from the Mermaids Oracle deck, and we'll end it with, one empowering question. All right, so let's jump right in and see, what's going on. So in regards to the collective and the energy that surrounds us, what messages do we need for this week? For the collective. What messages do we need in regards to the energy that surrounds us? Messages for guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, and understanding. What do we need? As always, I hope everyone is doing well. We are still in, the full moon energy of the, Libra full moon. So I hope, if you're feeling it, I hope that it is, some positive energy for you. There may be some things that, need to, you may need to get into balance within yourself, within your surroundings, within, your career, family, friends. Everyone is harnessing it, staying above the current at this time. I'm just gonna see what is he doing. Messages do we need for the collective in regards to the energy that is surrounding us, to come for the week? Messages do we need? Alright, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to jump right in. So let's see. So bottom of the deck we have the Garden and the Gate. to me, I'm already feeling, you know, it's giving me like almost a Seven of Pentacles energy, just because of all of the earth. And it's almost like, you know, you may be assessing a situation at this time, needing to assess the situation, looking over something before you know, decide to go out and attack it almost. Like, but I also feel like a holding back. You know, she's looking out from the gate, but, you know, almost staying in it as well. So then, you know, there may be something that you know, you want to, it could be an obstacle that you may be overcoming at this time or needing to overcome. I don't know why I'm also feeling like fear. If you take a look at her face, I don't know if you guys can see that. I apologize about the glare, but like wanting to open the gate and walk through the gate. And then up under that we have the Magician in the mirror. So it's almost like you could be reflecting, looking over what you have versus what you want, with the Magician in the mirror. And then up under that we have Broken Heart. So you could be reflecting on past, you know, relationships, past, you know, situations that may have, you know, ended, and you feeling, you know, like your heart has been broken, whether it's a job, a person, you know, a place. So it's almost like reflecting over past hurts and almost wanting to move out of that is what I'm feeling. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles too. Like I see that. You know, this is like a, you know, it could be a family situation, you know, a work situation or environment. You know, I just feel like there's heavy reflection in regards to, you know, your stability or something that, you know, maybe didn't work out. But, you know, we'll see what comes out. So what messages do we need in regards to the collective as it pertains to the energy for the week? We'll take it. All right, so just move this over. All right, so we have out man holding the heart with financial constraints. victory. And then we have happy family. And the sun was the card that was sticking out, so I took it. It wanted to come out. So here it is. And look at this energy here. This is some beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Bottom of the deck, we have Journey. Oh, wow. Journey. I only said wow because of what we have up under it. And it's the woman holding the heart. So there is a true pair on the board. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Wow. So whether you are, you know, this masculine or feminine energy, just from the overall energy, I feel like with Journey being here, we'll get into this in a second. With Journey being here, it's like you may be embarking, you know, on a new journey, heading on, you know, a different path, or at least wanting to. It's like, and you're ready. You see, she has her bags packed, and she's like heading towards, almost, I mean, I know that this is a light, but you know, it's like the sun, which is here, already out on the board. So up under that, like I said, we had the woman holding a coin, heart, excuse me, with the man holding a heart. And it's almost like the energy I'm feeling is, you know, this could be you, you know, coming into balance within yourself, or this may be another person for you. Take it how it resonates. But this masculine energy here with the financial constraints is almost feeling, you know, left out in the cold, or, you know, he may be having, you know, or facing some financial constraints at this time. This is like a Five of Pentacles energy, which is, you know, lack. There could be like, you could be emotionally lacking, you know, fulfillment at this time. This is also looked at as, you know, how can I put it, like, you know, weathering a storm. You know, you could have had a situation play out, you know, like a tower moment that, you know, may have affected your money or your stability. With the financial constraints card, but with Journey going towards this woman holding a heart, it's like you could either be going towards this person, or you could be, you know, taking a journey and exploring your feminine, you know, energy as well. Up under that, we have, you know, broken heart. Again, with Door to Spirit. And it's almost like so many storylines are coming through. So I feel like, you know, whatever journey you're going on, that you're ready to embark on, could be almost mending this broken heart. Like, because I know it says broken heart, but it's like, it's, you know, you could see it as two hearts coming together. And with the Queen of Hearts and the Queen of Hearts, the woman holding a heart and the man holding a heart, I do see there's like a mending. So maybe this is like, you know, being guided by spirit, trying to, you know, put something back together. And maybe, you know, embarking on this journey is going to do that for you. You know, it may be, you know, your spiritual journey. You could be, because we have, you know, financial constraints here, but then the next card is victory. You can be coming out of this lack energy of financial constraints, because it doesn't just have to be, you know, money. It could be a lack mentality, you know. What is it, like feeling like there's no hope, or, you know, trying to bring balance. And with victory here, it's like, you know, you're pushing through, like you're going to succeed through this energy. Like you're moving forward towards this happy family in the sun, which is like the Ten of Cups. And we all know the sun is the happiest card in the deck. So it's like you're pushing through to get to your happiness. And maybe your happiness is, you know, going towards this person, if it's another person for you. Because like I said, this could just be your masculine and feminine within you working through, you know, this feeling of lack, you know, and being victorious over it, almost like integrating and, you know, getting to your own personal fulfillment. Because the sun is one, which is I am. So it's you. It's, and you know, it is, you know, right now the sun is in Aries season, which is, you know, represents the first house. So this could definitely be you stepping into, you know, a more balanced energy within yourself. Because remember, we still have that Libra full moon at play. If not this, you know, if it's not solely you, it's like you're about to or have embarked on a journey that's being led by spirit to almost mend any past hurts, upsets, pain, heartbreaks that you may have felt. Because, yeah, then we have all tied up with the Garden and the Gate, which is, you know, a feeling of, you know, being stuck in something. But like I said, in the Garden and the Gate, she's looking out. And it's like now the gate is opening. It's like you're walking away from almost holding yourself back. You're opening the gate. It's like you're going for it. That's what I feel. Like you're just going for it. And then up under that, we have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, which represents the throat chakra. And then we have the Thinking Man, which, you know, the throat chakra is communication, and the Thinking Man to me in this deck is like the King of Swords. So you may even be getting ready to communicate this if it's another person for you. If not, this is something, you know, it's like you're thinking after, you know, thinking about it and wanting to express it, as, you know, with the throat chakra, or needing to express it. But we'll see what the tarot has to say. You know. We're gonna see what comes out. In regards to this energy and spread for the collective, what messages do we need in regards to the spread and the energy for the collective for this week? to this energy and spread for the collective. Normally the sun is looked at as a fire, card. It's, Leo energy. But I can't help but be drawn to, the water in this card. It's almost like the Ace of Cups feeling that I'm getting off of this sun card, but also like dipping in your emotions as well. And like with the happy family, we have the Ten of Cups, vibe off of that. And then after the 10, you go back to the Ace. So it's almost like I said, you're going after your happiness for you with this energy here, whatever that may be for you. I'm also seeing, like, with the man holding a heart, like, I'm like in an energy of not sure how to share your emotions in a way. Always, holding them back or being very, like, emotionally, cold. Just what I'm feeling. Or even just lacking, emotional satisfaction. In situations and with yourself. See what the tarot has to say. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is an energy of, a new solid beginning. A new, setting a new foundation. Being gifted, and it's almost like you jumped from the 5 to the Ace in a way. It's like what I'm feeling. And it's all, up under that we have the Ten of Swords by almost changing your mentality. Because in this deck, normally the Ten of Swords is looked at as betrayal, backstabbing. But in this deck, I always see it as, getting rid of any negative thoughts, negative talk you may have been doing to yourself. Like, you see, because he's throwing those swords away. Like, I'm done with that. Like, I'm ready. It's almost like now you're ready to plant, a new seed. This new, like, you're ready to plant a new seed. And with the Six of Wands up under that, it's almost like, you see, she has the 2 wands in her hands. This is that victory energy. the Six of Wands, you know, moving forward victoriously. But it's almost like because she has the two wands in her hands, it's a decision that you made to, with the Four of Wands, balance yourself out. And, you know, get rid of any past fears, you know, or, you know, with the Nine of, or is it, yes, the Nine of Wands, you know, getting rid of, you know, what no longer served you by, you know, with the Ten of Wands. Here, you know, the Ten of Wands is normally looked at the burden, looked at as a burden energy, but, you know, it's like you've fought your way through 9, and, you know, you got the 10, and it's like it's like you're casting them away, casting away your burdens, dropping it. And then up under that, we have the Devil, which was, you know, toxic situation, people, places, things. It's like dropping this energy. Let's see. I like it. And if I'm not mistaken, I just got, I want to say it's Lil Wayne. And he says, like, and shout out to him because he is a Libra. He just said, like, I just got the lyric. I don't even know. I want to say the song is called Let the Beat Build. And he says, I mastermind, then go after mine. And we've seen the thinking man here, which is like it's almost like you sat and thought about this, you know, you came up with a plan to just, you know, almost figure out what you want, how you want it, and now it's like I just keep feeling like with the Victory card, you're going to get your happiness or do what makes you happy. I was guided yesterday to do, in the reading that I did, to, as the cards come out, take the one on the bottom for clarification, so that I'm going to do the same thing here, and see how the story comes together. Yesterday, you know, it came through wonderfully, so we're going to see today. I almost feel like there's an energy of you taking charge of your life. What other messages do we need? The cards want to come out. 4s may be significant to you. They're coming out in 4s. Telling you. So Bottom of the deck. This is so, funny. Like but it's, it's a good funny because, I love what I do, and I love the way that, Spirit gives me the messages to give to you, and also like this with the sense of humor that I have is just like, or sometimes all you can do is laugh, and what they say, laughter is food for the soul. So, sometimes you just have to laugh. But bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands, which normally the Two of Wands is looked at like a crossroads, or a decision needing to be made. But in this depiction, like I said, I feel like there is a coming together. There's like you deciding to embark on this journey is going to be something that is long term for you. I feel that just looking at, the couple on this card. And it doesn't have to be another person. This could be you, like I said, within yourself, going after what you want, almost, in your career, and, the type of home that you want or you want to create, whatever it is for you. Because up under that, we have the Page of Wands, which is looked at, as like, creative inspiration that you may have, gotten. To do this, up under that we have the eight of coins, which is the Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, I felt that there was like a planning, or some work that you may have even put in with yourself. And in the background of this, you could have went through, a transformation. Like you could have, been put through the fire. And now you're coming out refined and knowing what you want, how you want it, how you want to do it. It's like you're seeing, like you're coming out, renewed, refined. And even as this Page of Wands, it's like, whatever inspired you to do this, maybe you watched someone go through a transformation, and put in work on themselves. And it's what's inspiring you to go ahead and make a decision to, either do something that'll be long-term for yourself or, with another person. All right, but let's get to the spread. So what came out in the first batch of cards was the Knight of Wands or Staves and the Chariot. Then the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So what I'm automatically seeing here, and I hope that you guys can see it the way I'm seeing it too, because I'm not sure of how it looks to you all, because sometimes it comes out mirrored, like if I'm on Instagram Live. But this Knight of Wands is you. Like I said, you're very, some people look at the Knight of Wands like an in and out player type energy, only in it for the thrills. But in this depiction, you can see like it's almost like, you're determined to go after what you want. And with the Chariot, that's almost, here I'm feeling, as like confirmation, where either you could be, charging forward, doing something. Like the Knight of Wands energy to me is, he is very passionate. He's moved by passion. And, it is fast moving energy, but it's almost like, you could have almost be using this energy to fuel the chariot and pushing forward through whatever situation you're in. Because I say that with the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords, this is looked at as, mind games and manipulation, conflict, mental conflict, mental games. Like I said, this is a very, very manipulative energy. But you see how the chariot is moving away from this energy. It's like you're almost turning your back to mind games, feeling defeating yourself, self-sabotaging yourself, and conflict. You're moving away from that and almost getting grounded, but still, as this Knight of Wands, still, keeping, almost like the fire lit and going after what you want. It's almost like, because this came out up under the man holding the heart, like it's almost like you're letting your emotions be the fuel to move this, to move forward. Because look at, I even see this here, like looking at the journey, looking at, embarking on this next stretch or phase, whatever that is for you, and doing it, almost, I feel like balancing out your passion and your emotions, your water and your fire, and embarking on this new journey. And clarifying that, we have the 6 of Wands, which, we've seen at the bottom of the deck already. And like I said, this was a decision that you've made. And it's almost like you're standing your ground and you're, charging forwards to be, successful. And it's almost like you're being supported, whether that be by, people in your environment or, the universe. Like, because this energy can also be like, wanting accolades from the crowds. And it's like, I don't feel that off of this energy. It's almost like I'm going after what I want for what I want. And it's almost like she doesn't care whether she has the support of others or not. But, it's like moving forth balance, because you have the 2 in your hand and then there's 4 wands behind you. Which the 4 of Wands is, stability, structure, balance, and, a foundation, whatever that is for you. Then up under victory, we have the 3 of Coins with the Fool. And the 10 of Pentacles with the 4 of Wands. So again, it's like with the 3 of Coins, you see how he's shooting, the arrow. And, depending on the angle, if you shoot it at the right angle, you can get all 3. And, to me, maybe in the past, you shot for things and, it didn't turn out like you wanted. So you may have felt like, a fool. But with this energy coming out under, the victory card is showing like you can have what you want if you're willing to, take that leap of faith and almost like invest in yourself. Because the 3 to the 10 is the 7, which is that investing energy, wanting to put that investment into yourself. So if you put that investment into yourself, what's going to happen? It's not like you see how the Fool, how he's dressed, and if you, as the Fool, you invest in yourself, you can, upgrade. it's like, it's almost like with this Four of Wands, like you figured it out. How to balance your foundations. And clarifying that, we have the Temperance card. Like, by, you know, going within, tempering your emotions. And it's like, as the Fool, because even, you know, like I said, in the past, you see how he's looking back at this Three of Pentacles, like, what the hell was I doing? Like, that's just what I'm feeling. You know, you didn't see how by you investing in yourself that you'll fall right into the Ten of Pentacles, the ultimate, you know, stability, you know, with the Four of Wands. That's more stable foundations, more stable, you know, environments. With the Temperance card, it almost feels like you may have had spirit come in and, you know, sit you down so that you could see this. And now you have the King of Pentacles, or King of Swords, which is, you know, he's a king that has, you know, clarity, knowledge, and he's looking back over, you know, it's like he's looking out now. It's like now you're looking to the future. Now you know what you want. You know, as this King of Swords. And it's like now you know, because clarifying the King of Swords, we have the Magician. And it's like, now I know I create what I want. I'm the person that, you know, has all of the tools to do and have and be who I want. And it's like I just want to say, now you see that it's like you're in control of almost your reality. Because the King of Swords is, you know, very practical. Not practical, but very, like, he analyzes and, you know, is intelligent. He could be an overanalyzer. That's what I meant to say instead of practical. But it's like, now you know what emotionally fulfills you and brings you, like, self-satisfaction. You know, with the Sun here. I want to take a look at the Chariot, because the Chariot is where you're going. You're moving out of this Five of Swords, Seven of Swords energy, which is the Two of Swords. So you're moving away from something, you know, that you probably didn't even see as the Two of Swords, or you were, you know, stuck in a stubborn, you know, not wanting to take a look at yourself even. So I want to see where the Chariot is going. Tell me about the Chariot. It's going towards the Knight of Wands, but I'm not feeling that energy. You know, this Knight of Wands is not, you know, on, normally they're on a horse. His feet are on solid ground. And it's almost like you're going after your passion. What drives you, what inspires you. Yeah. So we have the Five of Wands, clarifying the Chariot, and the Wheel of Fortune. So So it's almost like, you know, this Five of Wands, you know, I get off of this depiction of like seeking, you know, wise counsel. Almost, this could, I also see this as like, you know, moving as your spirit guides, the universe is, you know, guiding you. Because normally the wands are looked at, the Five of Wands is looked at as, you know, competition, arguing, whether internal or external, you know, people see it as, you know, conflict. But on this, it's like, I'm really feeling like this may be your ancestors guiding you, pushing you to go ahead and make this change, because we have the Wheel of Fortune here. Which, you know, is a divine timing card, you know, pushing things forward. And then I can't help but notice like the yin and the yang in the middle, like bringing you into balance. Because the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords, which I said from the 5 to the 7 is the 2. And she's holding the 2 in her hand, and normally they're crossed over, you know, the chest with a blindfold on, but it's like the Ace of Swords is coming through. It came through and cut that for you, and it's almost like your truth is being illuminated. And in order for that to happen and for you to move forward, there had to be, you know, a transformation. We have the Death card coming out under that. So it's almost like you, I want to say like you brought your truth to life, which was, without doing that, without going through this transformation, kept you in this Three of Swords energy, which is, you know, looked at as the heartbreak, pain, you know, situations that didn't, you know, work out for you. But in transforming that, now with the Eight of Wands, you're able to, you know, move forward. And off of this depiction, I always get like the, you know, the students and the teacher energy. But it's like you have to be the student and the teacher simultaneously. And, you know, now as this King of Wands, you're ready to take action and move forward as the Six of Swords. Because you learned something new as this Page of Coins, or you reflected on this situation, whatever it may be. And now you can move forward as this King of Cups, you know, not holding your emotions back like he is in this card. But the man holding the heart, now you see this King of Cups is extending his arm out. He's, you know, almost being vulnerable. And standing in your independence. It's almost like, you know, you've taken your power back. As the Nine of Pentacles, this is a very stable, independent, confident, secure energy that you have. Now look, the Sun. Now it's like now you see. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Because this is a journey, truthfully, of self-love. And, you know, once you have that, it's like you're able to come into, you know, a balance in every area of your life with people, places, things, you know. And you may, you know, be coming into, you know, a relationship, a new job, something that, you know, is going to be fulfilling to you. and not, take from you. It'll be balanced. That's just what I'm feeling. So it'll be like an even give and take, which we've seen the man holding the heart, the woman holding the heart. It's balance. It's the yin and yang, the masculine and the feminine coming together. So we're going to get the guidance or advice from the messages from the millions. I have not used this deck yet. This will be my first time, using it. We're going to see what comes out. Or advice we have for the collective in regards to this energy and spread for the week. And spread. Do one more. Let me tell you, Spirit, y'all be coming through. I love my guides and my spirit team because they are always there. It's just like, I was just saying to myself, last night, like, it's been a long time since I cried in a reading, but that's because, the energy has been here, but it's been kind of stuck. And I just tell myself, like, I'm not going to cry. But sometimes, the energy can be so strong that it's warranted, sometimes you can't control it. But it's like, with this reading here, like, whoever this is for, I can definitely relate, because it's almost like you had an awakening, and I know what my awakening felt like for me. And when it happened, I was just, I was so overwhelmed with emotions, but they were happy tears. They were tears of joy, because it was like, now I see. It's like, now I get it. And it was like, it was, thanks to me, following my intuition, trusting and having faith in, the divine and spirit, that I was able to make it through. And I only say that because I think it was this card right here, the Six of Wands. Like, you're gonna, no matter whether you're supported from the crowd or whether you, don't have that support, you have the support of spirit. And honestly, that's all that matters. Bottom of the deck is support. Don't ever feel like you're in it alone, because you're not. Even if you can't see it, you are being guided and supported towards what is, the best for you. You just have to be open to receiving it. And also, you know, paying attention to the signs. But whoever this is, you know, I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you, because it's hard. But when spirit knocks, they'll keep knocking and keep knocking, and you better answer that call. Because if you don't, like we all know, then tower moments come, and then it's like you don't. You're forced. And I felt like tower energy here, but I feel like if it's happening for you right now, you're about to come out. You're about to see why it happened and come out the other side of it and be so happy that you did. That you paid attention, you know? So what's the guidance or advice? Oh, let me get one more, because Spirit is showing out today. Give me one more, Spirit. Oh, man. I'll take them. Just because, oh, yes. And this is what it is. The experience of whatever the situation may be for you. When you come out the other side, like I said, it's, you know, it is a healing experience. You're ultimately like healing yourself, you know? And bottom of the deck, we have healing. Then we have magic. That came out for the guidance or advice. Like, believe in magic. Believe in the impossible. Trust in the unknown. Don't fear it. Then we have re-energize, which is almost saying, like, you know, like I said, I feel like you've been, you know, revamped, refined, because, you know, you broke free. Breaking free from whatever these constraints was. It doesn't have to be financial, but whatever lack, you know, situation, mentality, you know, holding yourself back. It's like you're breaking free from that. Because why? The inner knowing, using your intuition, following your intuition. I love it. And I'm going to read this magic card. Like I said, this is my first time using this deck. What page was that? 86. Because that's what I'm being drawn to read. Everything else, you know, is self, you know, explanatory. But we're going to read this magic card. And I apologize for the glare, but just bear with me. And I'll hold it like that. Magic. Open your eyes and heart to wonder and magic. Life is full of magical occurrences. A magical gift will soon be received or given. And remember, in the tarot, we started off with the Ace of Pentacles. Here we see the Merlin in his cave. He is a powerful and wise wizard who weaves magic between the sea and the land. He's giving the magical Mer Fairy a pearl of wisdom so that she may receive the innate wisdom of the land and the ocean, bringing harmony to both and also creating a union between the Mer folk and the fairy folk. Both communities love and care for their respective environments, the land and the ocean. So they have a common interest and can work together for the benefit of the planet and for the highest good of all beings. The card of magic has appeared in your spread today because there's magic around you. Whether you know it or not, it's there. Will you recognize the signs of magic in action? Magic is everywhere and is often found in the things we take for granted. So look again at the magic and the wonder of life with childlike innocence and awe. A beautiful sunrise is a magical sight, as is a full or crescent moon. A rainbow is a sign not only of magic but also of hope. The gift of life itself is magical and is something we ought to show gratitude for, as it's truly a gift. Celebrate the magic of each day. Magic is everywhere if we look and feel with all of our senses. You're being called to recognize the magic within your own life and to show those close to you that magic is real and all around us. Love it. So we're going to end with an empowering question. Just something that, you can, choose to, ponder on, throughout the week and, see what it, may mean for you. So what empowering question can the collective take with them throughout the week as they, utilize this energy? What empowering question can the collective take with them for the week? Here we go. And it says, am I focusing more on what my life looks like than what it feels like? So that's a question that, you can ask yourself this week. So we're going to end it there. And, I don't know who needs this, but it's coming through. So I'm just going to say it. Like, it's easy to, get caught up in the external, doing things because of how they, how we may want them to be perceived, how society, says they have to be perceived. And what I've learned along my journey is that when you focus on doing things that, feel good to you, feel right to you, that ultimately make you feel good, the way it looks or how we see things on the outside, I honestly, and this is just my opinion, I think that you know, it doesn't measure up to when you're fulfilled from the inside. Because when you move based on what you feel like on the inside, it doesn't have any other choice but to be reflected on the outside. But when you do it like you compromise and fill your things with things of the outside, it doesn't hold as much value. You know, you can't instill value that way. The value comes from within, if that makes sense. So, and it's almost like you can't compensate things that can be taken away from, you know, you can't compensate with things that can be taken away with things that you know to be true within you. You know, so there we go. So we're gonna end it there. You know, whoever this energy is for, you know, this is some beautiful energy. You know, and I'm hoping that, you know, it gives you some, you know, guidance, you know, or even comes through. Normally, the way I see tarot is it comes through as confirmation. Only you can decide what, you know, how you want to use it. But as always, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I hope everyone, you know, has a joyous, prosperous, safe, and, you know, enjoy the week ahead as best as you can. And, you know, as always, as we are moving into this new month, the monthlies will be coming out for April for each element. So if you would like, check that out. And again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sending love and light to all. And, you know, let's continue on this journey. It's a beautiful thing. All right, so I will see you guys on the next one. All right, later.